This is how to not approach girls at the gym.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate when there's sweeties. It makes me so uncomfortable. Feral, like fucking feral. The 5 adds 5 pounds.
Let's look at the glare of the look. It was like a back to business. Oh, you need help? You need help with that? You don't need help? Back to work. That was it. It wasn't like a...
Excuse me? You don't have to do that. It's okay. No, it's okay. I got it. Thank you, though. See what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? It's like he was like following her around. I get it that like it's creepy to have someone stare at you for a prolonged period of time like this, you know, with the Google eyes and stuff like that. But let's turn to this whole like gym phenomenon. Because listen, I get it. I have sisters. I understand that dudes are creepy and dudes can be weird. But in this situation, it's clear that he wasn't being creepy. Do guys stare at girls in the gym? Yes, guys stare at girls in the gym. But she just blew it way out of proportion.
She definitely did. I mean, he did glance over more than once. I'll give her that. Now, I'll be honest. Him going over to walk over to her and say, hey, do you need help? Out of the blue, to me, was a little much. Like,
I mean, he didn't have to do that, right? But once she was just like, I'm good, he walked away.
True.
I mean, because, okay, are we gonna act like, let's act like we live in reality, people. Because, I mean, people make it sound like it's so strange. Like, guy walks up to girl, girl doesn't want guy. What else is new? This has been happening since the beginning of time, right?
True.
So to act like, oh, well, I don't want it in, you know, gym, like, dude, this happens everywhere, right? This happens at the grocery store, happens everywhere. That's why I can understand why sometimes they might get annoyed if a dude is creepy. But listen, you said something, he responded, and he left it at that. I mean, it's just life, bro. Are you gonna? To me, I'm tired of people acting like normal things are not human. It's normal for a guy to want to get with a girl, right? Not everyone likes going through Tinder and Bubble and swiping a million times. Like, when you see something right in front of you that you like, and guess what? If she doesn't like it, all right, cool. It's not a big deal. But to act like this is like, oh my gosh, like, you know, oh, like it's annoying.
Bro, I agree with you 10,000%. If you're going to go to a co-ed gym, it should come with an assumption that what you're saying is true, that we live in reality. And if you go to the gym with underwear on, you're probably going to get looked at. I'm sorry. Listen, it's not like she went in there in freaking, like, sweatpants and a hoodie. Not saying that you have to go in there in a freaking, like, head-to-toe outfit. But if you don't want attention for your physical looks, cover yourself up a bit. I sound like an old man right now, like, put some clothes on, girl, when we go out the house. But I mean, look, let's be look. Hold on, I watched some, you know, this video is blown up. So I watched some other stuff, and I'm not gonna say any names of the video of who I watched, but he said, you know, what have you ever seen a man walk in the gym with boxers on, with his thing just swinging? No. And if he did, what would happen? People would probably look, men and women, for different reasons.
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen. In the gym, when we're in the gym, I rarely see dudes. I mean, now these hoochie daddy shorts are in style, so they have, you know, those shorts that cut off your blood circulation. Yeah. They're in there with those now. But other than that, dudes wear clothes. The girls in there are naked in the middle of 2-degree weather. Okay, I'm done with my rant. Yeah. So I had to say.
So recently, she just gave an update, an apology for the BS. So I'm gonna get into it right now. I want to apologize sincerely to the man at the gym where it all started. He didn't do anything wrong to me, and I blew our interaction out of proportion. The streamer, who has more than 625,000 followers on TikTok, wrote in the statement she shared on Twitter. When I first posted the video, I felt I was completely in the right, and I felt like I was making a good attempt to connect and relate to my female audience who may have dealt with uncomfortable situations at the gym. And now, after reading literally thousands of comments about me, this situation, the man in the question is truly opening my eyes to how damaging this could have been for him. I'm glad she got called out for her behavior because it was just really unnecessary. I'm not a fan of people putting people on blast, especially showing their face, because you don't know, like, he could have gotten in trouble with his job, or, like, you know, when people label you as a creep as a guy, like, you lose things. You lose endorsements, you lose brands, you lose jobs. And even the fact that she did apologize is still not a good look for him. So I'm definitely glad that her behavior got called out. And ultimately, I'm going to say this is a terrible decision. What you guys say?
I like that last point you made about her putting his face on camera without his permission. Yeah. Blasting it across. Because I didn't know she had such a large following. She was a
Neither did I. I thought it was a random TikToker.
Twitch streamer with 650,000 something followers.
I would have sued. I ain't gonna lie. I'm petty.
That's crazy. The fact that she would do that. I mean, yeah, I would might have sued as well. Like,
Yeah, I'm
happy that she's being called out for her actions.
Yeah.
That's good. Because it's one thing, there's nothing better than that. She went out, she set out to do one thing, and it blew up in her face like it should have. And more of this is starting to happen, which I'm happy about, because when things shift too far to one side or the other, eventually things are going to regress right back to that median, right back to that mean, sorry. Because, like you said, it's just human nature. I see a pretty girl or a pretty woman in the gym, I might glance. Am I a creep for that? Not really. And vice versa. A woman sees a handsome guy in the gym, she's probably going to glance. There's nothing wrong with it. Don't be a creep about it. And don't initiate. I mean, that's something, I don't know. Like, unless, well, that's a whole other topic. But nonetheless, happy that this ended how it should have.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Do you think it's a good idea to approach girls in the gym, like general?
That's such a hard... Let me think about this.
Just be real.
Well, I'm going to be.
I know what your answer is. We go.
No,
to the gym
I don't know what the answer is. Oh, because I've done it before? I mean...
No, I'm just gonna say what's your like personal opinion.
I haven't really, so I got to think about it.
Listen, I can tell why my opinion on it, right? So my opinion is I generally do not think it's a good idea to approach women in the gym.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because there a lot of them come in there and let's be honest, guys, a lot of them come in there barely wearing anything, right? So it does make you be perceived as a creep, and I just know a lot of girls don't specifically like to be talked to in the gym, right? So I get it, but at the same time, I've seen it work for dudes too. But that's kind of like always been a general consensus though, is not to talk to people in the gym.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Then that begs the question: where is the appropriate place? Church?
I mean, listen,
No.
you're right. That is a good point. I mean, listen, I've seen people do it and be successful. Have I talked to girls in the gym before? Yes, I have. We both have, right? So I mean,
don't put me out there like that. You don't know if I talk to girls in the gym or not. I have. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay, a lot of like signs that girls give you that they're interested, you have to be paying attention to them and notice it anyway. So what does a girl do if she sees you and she likes you? What's she gonna do? She's gonna look at you, right? So if you're not looking in her direction, unless she's staring like this, you're gonna be looking in her direction. That's how you're gonna be like, okay, well maybe she's interested. And then what else is she gonna do? She might move close to you, right? But if you're not paying attention to her, you're not gonna know it's a sign. You might just think she's just working out. But you're only gonna notice that if you're doing what? You're paying attention to it.
Yeah, I don't think that approaching a woman in the gym is a bad thing, or vice versa.
I don't think it's a bad thing. I just don't think it's probably the best place.
I think it's a social environment, and I think that it's okay. Just don't do it in a creepy way. As a matter of fact, the gym we go to, there's a couple that's together now, and they got together at the gym. I saw it happen in real time. She was minding her business, working out in underwear, like the rest of them do. And he approached her a few times. First time, she kind of like brushed him off a little bit. Came back again, He kept initiating conversation, and eventually he got through. So now part of that's attraction. I mean, you have to read the room too. If she looks at you like you're like Shrek, then don't go back. Like she's not interested.
Yeah, you look at her, she like
she
looked down.
You know what I mean? Understand the situation, but cause I think you should get one pass. Like, and again, it's about how you do it. Don't approach her. Don't touch her. Don't ever touch her. Ever. Matter of fact, stand 6 feet back from her. And don't say anything. Don't ever do that. But you know what I mean? That's a terrible idea. But like you said,
and don't come behind her in the squat rack.
Oh God,
that's awful.
No, oh
that's
no,
that's awful.
No. And you know what? A lot of guys, that's the way that they try to like initiate the start of it by offering assistance.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of played out to me.
I mean, you got to think, as dudes, man, like, you have to, like, go up to a lot of women. So, eventually, like, sometimes, I think what it is, I think sometimes dudes are nervous.
Yeah.
They can't think of anything, so they're like, oh, okay, do you need help with this?
Not only are the dudes nervous, I think sometimes they're trying to disarm the woman. Like, if you walk up on her, like, hey, like, trying to, like, be smooth, she might be like, what? But if you walk up on her, like, oh, can I offer some assistance? They're like, oh, maybe she, oh, sure.
Yeah.
But let's be honest.
They know what's up.
They know what's up.
They know what's
up.
Let's
be honest.
They know what's up.
They know what's up. So,
but anyway, guys, this has been Bad Decisions.
She made a bad decision.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow us on the IG and TikTok.